Hi, it's Stephen here from Sound Divination Wave, and this is day 29 of the December daily draws. Let's see what kind of message we're going to get today. And I'll be taking the first card from the Star Tarot, followed by an Oracle card from the Seasons of the Witch Yule Oracle. So let's choose our first card and get the reading underway. So, okay, here we go. And today we will go there. And we have the Seven of Cups. This is all about connections, choices, things that we perhaps imagining that we might follow or get involved in. But is it becoming a distraction? Maybe the dove here represents peace to me always. And do we need to find peace in resolving well, it could represent relationships. Do we want peace in our relationships? Maybe that's what we're working on. Or be at peace with the things that we're choosing to follow spiritually, emotionally, whether it be relationships or interests or a spiritual path. You've got cups here with stars on, and here you've got the elemental symbols, and each of here you've got the air, you've got the water and the earth and fire symbols all on that. So you've got the elements. So are we trying to choose between different elements when really we can incorporate all the different elements together? And maybe that's where the harmony of harmonizing all the different options of where we could, maybe we need to do a blend of everything into something, come into a single thing, or maybe three single things with the stars here. Maybe the choice is not as complicated as what we're making it, and that's maybe we're getting too involved into too many details, and we're pulled in this direction, that direction. But really, we can find a way to, well, are there ways I can incorporate these different things into one pathway, into one option, into one, or just or even narrow it down by blending these things into the way we can explore the different elements that we're interested in. Maybe we need to narrow down our focus, and maybe it's more obvious. Maybe it's more obvious. The stars are shining. We're distracted by all the different elements, but the stars are here. The growth is here, and the peace is in the middle, finding the middle ground between the two. And it's finding that more narrower path to only follow that incorporates that which we truly connect with. Not what looks nice and interesting, but is not really part of our path for us at this time. Maybe further down the line, but maybe there are things that we're distracted by and sort of like enticed by, but yeah, they're interesting, but is it really at the core of who we are at the moment? That's the thing. And maybe there are things that we've followed in the past that were right then, but are no longer part of who we are now. Maybe we need to let those go. They're a distraction. So we need to narrow down our focus and find a peaceful resolution between the different things and find. So we need to sit down and evaluate as to what we really are pulled towards with our true selves. Not with all the enticements and the glitter and what may seem to be fun and interesting to us. Not that it is okay to have an interest and to learn about things that we won't necessarily get involved in, but we can, if someone shares something and we think, oh, that's interesting, is that part of your path? Well, that's interesting, that's good. But we're not going to take it on board for us. But it's interesting that we know that it's there, and that and we know that if ever we do decide to incorporate that into our lives, we know at least that there's that person there that's been involved with it, and we can ask them about it as to how to get involved in it. So, but we can put it on the shelf for now, and maybe we need to shelve certain things and narrow down our options to focus on what's really essential and what's really going to be the focus of our path at the moment and into the foreseeable future. What happens further down the line? We don't know. We could go back to take something off the shelf that we put there and begin to connect with it. But maybe now is the time to evaluate what we really truly connect with and follow that, and not be distracted by other things that may look interesting but are really nothing of part of our connection that we are to follow. Let's see which oracle card we get to go with that. Okay, here we go. And contemplation. So maybe there's a time of contemplation to contemplate. Getting into that stillness. He talks about stillness. Breathing in the stillness of all that is and exhaling all that isn't. And that's where the peace comes. By breathing in that which you do truly connect, that's there, that's part of our path now, taking that in, but exhaling, getting, at least shelving what isn't, coming from the ends of the starts and the highest of the lows. Here I gasp for the answers to unfold. And when we do that, when we get, and then we'll find that we will know when we've done that, because we'll suddenly feel a peace about what we're doing and the choices we're making and what we're following. And that'll be an indicator as to the fact that we're on the right path when that peace comes. Okay, so that's today's reading. I'll be back tomorrow for the end of the week with day 30. Until then, thank you for listening. Take care, everyone, and I'll see you all again very soon. Okay, bye-bye.